Pope Francis has praised his predecessor Benedict XVI as noble and gentle after the former pontiff's death at the age of 95. Pope Benedict became the first head of the Catholic Church to resign in nearly 600 years when he stepped down in 2013, citing old age and poor health. King Charles has paid his own tribute to the former Pope's constant efforts to promote peace and goodwill to all people. Julie Etchingham now looks back at his life.
The papacy of Benedict XVI will be forever remembered by his resignation from it. The first pope in 600 years to step down, this quiet, studious man shocked the world when in 2013 he said the role had become too much for him to bear. Just 8 years before, Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger had become the oldest pope elected for nearly 3 centuries.
Cari fratelli e sorelle.
He had almost as a motto, faith in God is not a problem to be solved, but it's a richness to be discovered again.
Born into a Bavarian family, the son of a policeman, the young Joseph was conscripted into the Hitler Youth, but later deserted. He was appointed Archbishop of Munich in 1977. As Cardinal Ratzinger, Benedict became right-hand man to his predecessor, Pope John Paul II, as anger was beginning to grow over the abuse scandal. Nicknamed God's Rottweiler by some, there were claims he did not take the issue seriously enough. But as Pope, Benedict did confront the issue and accepted the Church's guilt. On his visit to Britain in 2010, he met victims of abuse in private and offered a full public apology.
Above all, I express my deep sorrow to the innocent victims of these unspeakable crimes.
The Pope was a man of great compassion who cared deeply about global conflict. This was ground zero in 2008.
God of peace, bring your peace to our violent world. Peace in the hearts of all men and women, and peace among the nations of the earth.
He took that message to 2 American presidents and to Prime Minister David Cameron. Unlike his predecessor, Benedict was a reluctant pope, a studious, thoughtful man, a pianist who loved Beethoven and cats, and who lived out his final years in tranquility and privacy.
We are moved as we recall him as such a noble person, so kind, and we feel such gratitude in our hearts. Gratitude to God for having given him to the Church and to the world.
His critics say he failed to adapt the Church to the 21st century. But his beliefs that its strength lay in traditional values and absolute truths struck a deep chord with those who flocked in their thousands to see him.
Former Pope Benedict XVI, who's died at the age of 95.